Terry Tzouramanis and Cameron Eyes. This is for the Victorian State Junior Welterweight title.
Pete, Terry's a guy you've looked after for a long time, mate. What do you expect?
Yeah, he turned professional here in 2009. He's got an 18-2 record. He's already fought for an Australian title. He lost on points. Mate, he's one of the hardest working guys and ticks all the boxes. But Cameron Eyes, there's big raps on Cameron Eyes.
Mate, I talked to him at the back and I didn't really realise he was fighting. He was so cool and calm. I said, mate, how you going? He goes, yeah, good, bud. And so I said, this is Cameron Eyes. I said, hang on, you're fighting? He goes, yeah, I didn't met the kid before. Very calm kid. Cool lad too.
And he's in good nick, and he's in the solid black trunks. That is Cameron Eyes. Terry Tzouramanis is the fella who just copped a little shot there. He's got the grey and black trunks.
Get good left hook counter from Cam.
He's 8 by 3 minutes, Victorian super lightweight title. And the champion is Tzouramanis, and he has been a champion for a number of years.
Stop!
Good inside work there by Cameron Eyes.
You'll say stop, you take a
little
step
clubbing
back.
right
No
hand to the body and to the side of the head.
Box.
Yeah, it's been an impressive start from Cameron Eyes, an impressive start to his professional career as well, because he is undefeated after his 4 bouts.
Box.
And now he finds himself in against a far more experienced campaigner, and they meet in centering now in this, our co-main event at the Malvern Town Hall.
I think Cameron's got more power. Would I be right in saying that, Pete? I'm not sure whether he's got the same power as if Terry has the same power as Cam. Cam seems just like a raw bone young guy, you know. Inexperienced, but he looks like a strong young fella. Nothing to do with, not saying he's strong because he's got muscles. He just looks like a strong young man.
Yeah, no, look, he's a welterweight coming down to super lightweight for the first time for this fight. And he said he made the weight pretty comfortable as well.
Yeah, well, he looks in very good condition, that's for sure. And coming down in weight, he'll be hoping he doesn't lose any of his power or any of his stamina. And we are in the first round of an 8-rounder here, as Terry Tzouramanis throws a nice right hand. And then
by Terry, got Cam on the way in there. It was really nice. He picked his shot very well. So he's watching carefully. He's waiting for Cam to throw a shot, and he's got that right hand cock ready to unload.
Yeah, he's very watchful. He sees an opportunity to counter and looks for it there, but finds himself tied up.
Right. Hold that arm in.
There's one thing, when you've had 20 professional fights, you can't beat that experience, can you, really?
No, it's difficult, and I think the longer the fight goes on, I'd assume that's what will, will help Terry maybe take control of the fight. Who knows? But so far, it's an even fight. Cam, good left hook there by Terry. But Cam's, he's really holding himself in good stead here to be victorious the way he's going.
Yeah, it was a good start from Cameron Eyes. Terry Tzouramanis has fought back, and you would think that this round is just about up for grabs at this stage of it. Tzouramanis was a slow starter, but he has started to find his rhythm and find his range, and he's connected with a couple of good shots for Cameron Eyes as we head into the final 10 seconds of this round, and both fighters throw punches that miss each other by a metre or so.
He's shaping up as a ripper.
Round 1.
Yeah, it's a good scrap so far. I think Terry's very cagey. He's got that experience. He's watching, waiting for Cameron to come in, and Cam's trying to unload. He hopefully doesn't play into Terry's hands by being inexperienced and whacking away and walking into a counter shot by Terry.
And we have a look at a replay of some of the highlights there from round number 1. Danny Green, as we said, it was probably a better start for Eyes, who was very solid and quick out of the blocks. But Tzouramanis, he came back with a bit of rhythm late in that round. Who do you give the first round there to?
I think it's pretty even. A couple of wolf whistles for you, mate.
Just a couple of fans.
A couple of girls in the back there pretty excited with you so far, mate. I think outside, Terry is a better fighter on the outside. He's more experienced, he's more cagey.
And they get back into battle here. Cameron Eyes in the solid black trunks. It's Terry Tzouramanis in the grey and black trunks. And in the first round, it was Eyes who dictated the pace early. Tzouramanis happy to counter-punch and then find his way back into it. It seems to be a similar pattern in this, the second round. Tzouramanis throws a right hand, which misses there, but they meet back in centre ring.
Terry's shown his experience here. He jabbed a couple of times and he missed Cameron to the head, so he went to the body, went to the arms, just jabbed anything that he could get his hands on just to get his range and get a scoring point, and then hopefully that'll set him up for a big second or third shot.
Peeling some skin, as they call it, Danny.
Yep. That's could say a lot of things there, mate. I've probably just about got myself in trouble there, so I'll just bite the tongue.
Break! Break!
Bit of feeling coming into this one, and it's certainly a big crowd that they've got here for Cameron Eyes. He seems to be a very popular local. There's plenty who have come along to cheer him. He got a big roar when he entered the ring, and they've been right behind him every time he's caught Tzouramanis with anything, and he's been throwing plenty early in these rounds. But do we see him just starting to take the foot off the gas again a little bit like he did in that first round?
Talking about Eyes, Terry has not taken his off of Cameron. You know, he's really watching him. He's got his complete focus, and he's very calm. He's cagey. Like I said, there he goes there, right hand counter, and then ducked under the firepower that was coming his way.
It's very noticeable, the stare, isn't it? You don't see that in a lot of boxers where they've got that really intense stare. A lot of boxers are watchful, but he's just completely eyeballing Eyes.
Had a lot of experience, Terry Tzouramanis. 26 kickboxing bouts, his 21st professional boxing bout, and a lot of amateur fights too. And mate, you can't put a price on experience.
Nice little right hand on the inside there too from Tzouramanis.
Good little club there. That would have stung. Those ones hurt, man. They hurt because, you know, you're not expecting, and then it's like getting a house brick shoved in your face.
Right in the cheekbone as well.
Crunches. Definitely the edge in power is to Cameron Eyes. Terry's not as crisp, not as powerful a puncher, but I think his placement and his timing will come into play later on the rounds, and he'll be able to bring Cameron onto some shots. And like you mentioned earlier, Pete, will the drop in weight affect Cameron later on down the round in the later rounds?
Great call, Danny. That's the first time he's fought at this weight, so we'll have to wait and see. And also, I think with Tzouramanis' experience, as the fight goes on, he's going to get better.
And there's a nice big left hand that follows a right over the top from Tzouramanis, and that's probably the most telling combination so far we've seen in this fight.
If that uppercut had hit him, it would have been still going. His head would have been sailing over the MCG.
We're near the end of round number 2 here, and it's been a very good round again. This is turning into a very nice fight.
Pick 'em, boys. Who won this round? I can't call.
Round 2.
I'll leave that to Peter Maniatis.
Congratulations on getting that started too for this
Thank you,
game.
David.
Thank you, mate. It's going pretty well.
Three.
It's just, it's a never-ending campaign. You know, we just all got to be on the same page, and everyone is. So it's been fantastic with the support of everyone in the community, from the heads of networks to big companies to the everyday bloke like us on the street. Everyone's on the same page, so it's great.
And Danny, we don't want to miss any of the action here, but we might as well ask, we've got you here. How is the training coming along? You're looking very, very fit at the moment. Is there something coming up? Is there an announcement imminent? Something?
Always probing, Matt. Always probing. Sorry, Ben. Yeah, look, I'm just keeping fit, mate. If I do fight again, I want to make sure that I give myself every chance possible to be successful. My diet's very good. I've had a beer for 11 weeks. So, you know, I'm just looking after myself, and if I do fight, hopefully I'm in good nick.
No beer for 11 weeks. Well, the night is young, Danny Green. Who knows what might happen tonight? We're at the Malvern Town Hall tonight. They're all having a good time, and we're seeing a very good scrap here between Terry Tzouramanis and Cameron Eyes. And once again, it's been a tight round so far. Cameron Eyes, he does look slick. He's only got 4 fights, all 4 of them wins, but Tzouramanis significantly more experienced and very, very watchful still. And when he counterpunches, he looks pretty good as he just gets sacked on the second bottom rope there for a moment by Eyes.
Terry's thrown a couple of good jabs this round and landed them. I think he should be throwing a few more. I think he underestimates his jabs pretty good. He's pretty clean. He's picking him off when he comes in. It's a scoring punch.
You just jab to the chest then, Dan. You're a big rap for that, just to find your range and hit something.
If you can get through the guard and you can hit the brisket, the sternum there, it does hurt. You know, it ducks their wind away. And it just, if you can thud home a good one, you know, it's an impacting blow.
You threw a couple of handy ones against Roy Jones Jr., if I remember correctly, Danny Green, early in that fight. It didn't go that long, but it was early comparatively.
Yeah, mate, it's been my bread and butter, the body jab, and it's well, there we go, boys, training there, and Cameron Eyes coming over the top, little overhand right, but from early on in my career, people would say you can't do that. All my trainers, not all of them, my original trainer, Pat, taught me that punch. And most of my trainers that are after that, from Olympic Games through to a few professional trainers, apart from Angel Hyder, all said, don't do that. It's not a good shot. Dangerous, but no one ever picked it up because I guess it was pretty strong.
What's that back of the head, Terry? All right, watch the back of the head.
They just get separated again, these two. And we heard the big Eyes crowd roaring when he had a little bit of success there with a few shots. But again, we get into this pattern of him trying to move forward, Cameron Eyes, and Tzouramanis just rocking back, waiting, watching, and throwing some shots in counter as Eyes gets a couple of glancing blows through again.
Box.
And they come back to centre ring to recommence.
He's got that very, very strong, you know, stiff defence in front of his face, Cameron Eyes. He's making it difficult for Terry to get any clean shots in. It's always having to wait to counterpunch, because when he's outside, he's not really presenting any moves to capitalise on.
When he stepped on here in Melbourne, we weighed him and he weighed 60 kilo.
I saw a couple of photos of him. He did not look like he was going to be getting into a bantamweight ring. He's certainly a heavier set style of a fighter. Got a good amount of experience as well. And any disappointments, the only loss of his career anyway was the very first fight of it. He had a draw after that, and he's won them all since. So it is a tough night for Andrew Maloney. We're looking forward to that in our main event. But for now, we've got a really good state title fight underway. And Cameron Eyes has come out meaning business after we thought he clearly lost that previous round. But he's surged on against Terry Tzouramanis in this round. It is Eyes with the black trunks and the grey and black on Tzouramanis.
He's come out hard, but once again, he's trying too hard. He's throwing really big shots, and Terry's just able to step away from him, miss him by an inch or two. And Terry's very experienced. He knows he only has to miss him by an inch, and that's it, doesn't hit. So he's not wasting any energy. He's very conservative, and he's also picking him up on the way. But then Cameron scores a nice little overhand right over Terry's lazy jab. Good shot there, good shot by Terry. Right hook, then rolled on the left hook.
Don't hold. Break. Last warning on the holding. Okay? Don't hold. Box.
Well, Tzouramanis is on a final warning for dropping his head and for holding. So he's under the watchful eye of our referee as Cameron Eyes again pushes the pace, moves forward, and Tzouramanis looks to counter.
Is he under the eagle eye of the ref, Ben?
You could say that. You did say that. Very good. Former world champion Danny Green there with expert comments. And joining us also Peter Maniatis, boxing commentator and the promoter for this evening's fantastic event here at the Malvern Town Hall. And
boys trading hard there.
we're seeing a good one here.
Cameron having the better of that exchange there. He can land a couple of good left hooks in the ropes. Terry with his back to the ropes, and Cam just unloaded on him.
Can that wear on a fighter's mind when they get warned a lot by the referee, Danny? They get the point taken.
I got warned. I was a very clear fight.
Box.
Is a point taken off here from Terry if they do take it off? Could be diabolical.
It's a big impact. Especially those first 3 rounds were really hard to separate.
The pace just slows here for a moment in this, our 5th round.
It's been a pretty steady pace, hasn't it, boys?
It really has. We've had plenty of action the first 4, and I think both fighters happy just to have a small breather there for about 20 seconds in the middle of the round. But now Eyes it is who goes back forward.
This is Cam's round so far. If he can keep this pressure up and land some good shots once again, he's really pressured Terry well this round. He's been effective with his pressure.
He does look good when he throws that 1-2. It's simple, but he does look nice and tight and less prone to the counter-punching of Tzouramanis when he steps in and throws those solid punches. And now they head off to the ropes again. Tzouramanis turns his opponent.
That was a round for Cameron Eyes, boys.
Round 5 comes to a close.
Going to be interesting scoring, isn't it?
As we head back out for round number 6.
How are you scoring the fight so far, boys? Too hard to call?
Yeah, I wouldn't know, mate. I think it's too hard to call. I think it's even.
I think I'd have Tzouramanis just marginally ahead, but there's some rounds you could give either way.
Cameron Eyes there through a good shot. Both boys landed both landed good left hooks early in this round.
I would say that you want to keep a pretty close watch on the next couple of rounds, because this is where things are going to get really interesting. And Cameron Eyes throws a nice right hand which slips through there, and Tzouramanis finds himself on the ropes but not throwing the same sort of counter punches on the inside that he was in previous rounds.
It looks like Cam's getting stronger, boys. He's working very well. His work rate inside's good, but he's effective. He's not just throwing punches for the sake of throwing punches. He's picking some nice shots. He's been working effectively there. And again,
it's impressive that he is getting better as he goes on with so little experience in professional boxing. And now he has Tzouramanis against the ropes. His crowd's getting right behind him, and he's looking to do some good work there. But Tzouramanis does slip back out and takes the dominant position. But there's a nice right hand from Eyes.
Another good shot. Cameron Eyes is really starting to come on here. He's landing clean shots. That little right bowl over the hook he's doing is beautiful.
Don't hold.
He was just gauging, he was getting the rangefinder out there, but he just missed his chance. He missed a good chance there to score.